What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 58 of the You Might Be Surprised podcast. Holy moly, it's episode 58, people. It's episode 58. Welcome back to the number one rising podcast in the world. What is up? My name's Chris, and this is episode 58 of the You Might Be Surprised podcast, man. If you're watching this on the video portion, I would like you to super slap the crap out of that subscribe button and like the video. But more importantly, you're probably like, hey, Chris, what's up with the jean jacket? And I was like, you know what? This episode, I'm rocking the jean jacket. It's the jean jacket episode, man. And that's it. That's it. I just want to wear a jean jacket. Thought I'd look dope on camera. Here I am. It's the jean jacket episode. Now, am I going to be a little bit more angsty now on this episode? Probably. Am I going to make some 90s pop punk references? Probably. Am I going to make some Juice WRLD references? Probably. You know? Am I going to do whatever the flying hell I want to do because I'm wearing a jean jacket? Probably. It's the You Might Be Surprised podcast. You never know what's going to happen. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been downloading the episode. Y'all have been freaking taking your cars and just slamming it into that download button, man. It's been cool, you know. I was getting like no downloads, and then I check it. I'm like, holy moly, I'm getting some consistent downloads here. But it's just cool to see that I'm doing something right. It makes me want to sit down and record more of these podcasts. I will at some point start recording more than one episode a week. I have some plans. I spent the whole past couple days recording a behind the scenes of the podcast and making like a documentary type of thing for like behind the scenes, as in it's not a vlog, but it's a vlog, but it's a documentary style vlog, but it's still a vlog, but it's kind of like a documentary style. The first episode is going to be about believing in myself. I had a really deep conversation with myself on the podcast. I like said all this deep stuff that I didn't even mean to say. And then at the end of it, I was like, holy crap, I didn't mean to get that deep. I was just trying to record a podcast, man. Or trying to record a clip. But yeah, man, today has been a great day. It's currently Saturday. I've been recording all these episodes on Saturday just because I have nothing going on. I could just dedicate the whole day to just recording, being funny, putting on a jean jacket, and I think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh, dude, I look so hot in this jean jacket, man. Just like, wow. It's been a good day though, dude. I copped some antisocial, the fall winter antisocial sweatshirt. It's the fall, here actually. It's my podcast, man. Fall winter 2021 fashion trends. Nope. Fall winter 2021 antisocial. If I can find it, I'll pull up a photo of it for you guys. America images. Yeah, man. I copped. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just throw it up on the screen in the edit. I don't need to be searching for it. But I took the W on that, which was really nice. I never take the win for any sort of clothing or any sort of shoe that comes out that's in rarity. So that made me happy. I've been taking L's for the past year on the sneakers app. If you don't know what the sneakers app is it's just when any Nike shoe gets released, it comes out on the sneakers app. And I've been trying to cop a pair of Jordan 1s because I don't want to pay the aftermarket pricing. So if you don't know, Jordan 1s are like the most iconic Jordan ever, and dude, they're so clean, and I want a pair so badly, but I'm not paying $400 for a pair. But if you can get them at retail off the sneakers app, you can get it for the actual price. So I think they normally go somewhere between like 130 and 170, somewhere in that price range. And dude, I've been taking L after L after L. If there's anyone that's listening to this and wants to hook me up with some Jordan 1s at retail price, dude, hit your boy up. YMBS_Chris on Twitter, man. But the day that I take a W, the day that I win on the sneakers app, I'm gonna throw a goddamn party. You know, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna freak out, I'm gonna tweet about it, I'm gonna talk about it on the podcast, I'm gonna vlog about it, because I'm a vlogger now, or I'm a documentary guy of behind the scenes of my podcast. Anyways, dude, last podcast, sorry, my face was out of focus, but more importantly, I was wearing the Bucks shirt because I was going to the game last Saturday, and dude, that game was absolutely intense. But more than that game, the Bucks won the championship, dude. It feels good. It feels good. I made that clip about Milwaukee where I said it's the worst fucking place, and it still is. Don't get me wrong, it still is. But the Bucks did it in 6, down 0-2, came back, won 4 straight games. Shout out to Giannis, dude. That dude's so humble. It's crazy. And he's 26 and I'm 24. And I'm like, what am I doing with my life? You know? But he deserves it. I love Giannis. Dude, but I went to the Deer District on Tuesday for the championship game. And dude, it was the most craziest thing I've ever been to in my whole entire life. 65,000 people. That's the biggest crowd I've ever been in. 65,000 people. Like, what? I think the biggest crowd I besides that was like probably like 4,000 or 5,000. And I thought that was a lot of people. I thought I couldn't move in that. But with this, dude, I was so crunched up. Dude, I'm 6'2". 6'1.75". I round up. 6'2". And dude, I couldn't see shit. I got there and I was like, oh, if the Bucks win, there's gonna be riots. And I made the conscious decision because I'm an adult. And I was like, I'm gonna leave at halftime because riots. I don't think there was riots, but there was shootings. But dude, you couldn't see shit. And they made the TV so small, or like the screen so small. And like I said, I'm 6'2". I couldn't see shit. And I saw a girl who was easily 4'8". And I'm like, why are you even here? Why are you here? You ain't going to see shit. Why are you gay? Dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is this it?
We bring in the studio this morning one of the. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning. Be male. You're having a girlfriend.
I couldn't find it. If you guys know what there's this old Vine. It's like, what? Are you gay? Who says I am gay? I am not gay. What? Are you gay? It's this stupid Vine. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, I saw the girl was like easily like 4'8", 4'9". I'm like, why? Like, I get it. Like, we need as much fans here as possible to bring in the good vibes, but also like, you ain't seeing shit. But she was a badass. She was like pushing people out the way. She was like, I'm getting through here. Like this guy was like, I can't hear you from up here. And I was like, That was a D-bag move, my guy. But I was leaving, right? So I said I was going to leave at halftime. I left at halftime. And I was going out. And I was in this big group of people. And when I get to like the exit area, there's people. So there's a line of cops. And there's cops on horses. There's cops on just with like batons out. I'm like, oh, these people are getting ready for a riot. And then all of a sudden, I see water bottles just being thrown at these cops. There's like probably like 2,000 people in front of these cops just throwing things at these cops. And I'm like, there's no way I would deal with that. That's why I didn't become a cop, because there's no way. Dude, if someone throws something at me, I'm like, dude, it's go time. It's go time. And I don't do go time often. I'm not a fighter, but it would have been go time. And I was like, oh, there's going to be riots. So, like, the way they had us exiting, you couldn't go out the main gate because there were so many people. So we're going through this little crevice in, like, the fence. And I was going and I was stuck in this group of people. And all of a sudden, I hear people screaming. And I look up and I see a glass bottle being thrown. And I'm like, oh God, that's coming right for us. And like, I couldn't move. So the only thing I could do was put my hand above my face, because I didn't want the glass to break and go in my eye. Like, fuck it. It could cut up my hand. It could cut up my face. I don't care. As long as it doesn't go in my eyes. Where did that come from? Oh my gosh. I'm getting so excited about this story. And I cover up my face, and dude, there must have been, like, I'm surprised my hand did not get cut, because all of the glass hit me. I was completely fine, thank God. But all of the glass hit me, and I was like, dude, I'm definitely getting out of here. This is ridiculous. And like that, and like there's so many people there, like they're like, oh, we're going to the bars after the game. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not getting in, because there's 65,000 people and like 20 bars. You're gonna be waiting 3 hours. If not 12. That was cool. The only good thing that Milwaukee has done in a while. And I still want to leave the city. But besides that great news that happened this week, the greatest thing since sliced bread happened. The greatest thing since sliced bread. Hey, Chris, what's greater than a sliced bread put in a toaster, maybe with some peanut butter, with some bananas on it? Yeah, like, Chris, what could be better than that? And let me tell you, Jeff Bezos. Jeff, the man, Bezos. I don't get why people hate on Jeff. I mean, I do. He pretty much, like, I think there's this quote that says, like, if you want to make billions of dollars, you pretty much have to, like, manipulate people. And that's what he does. I mean, he makes the people that work at these Amazon warehouses work crazy hours. Like, you can just search up the horror stories of what it's like to work in an Amazon factory. However, Jeff Bezos can get you your back cream in one day. Jeff Bezos can get you your milk and eggs without you getting off the couch in one day. Hey, do you want to watch the newest movie? You can watch it on Amazon. You know, he might be a piece of shit, but he's a piece of shit that can get you your things that you want rather quickly, even though it's things that we don't need. Like, do you really need that laptop that you just bought for $50 off, Becky? Huh? No. But you bought it because of the ease of Amazon. You wouldn't have bought it on their website, but Amazon. But yeah, Jeff Bezos, man, he went to outer space. It was the first, like, we brought civilians to space. And why was Jeff Bezos's rocket shaped like a dick? Why was it shaped like a freaking dick? Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Can I make it larger? Oh my, dude, this thing looks like a dick. It looks like a flying dick. And then everyone was being so unoriginal. They're like, it looks like a dick because he's a dick. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I bet it was just because the scientists thought that this design worked better. Oh yeah? I bet you the scientists would tell you otherwise. And yeah, dude, everyone on Twitter was like, dude, I hope this thing blows up. I hope it blows up. Fuck Jeff Bezos. He brought like billionaires to space, which is cool, I guess, even though I think one of them was like the CEO of T-Mobile. Hey, who cares if something happens to that guy? His service sucks. If you have T-Mobile as your cell phone provider, you just tell yourself that you're saving a little bit of money, but whenever it comes down to it, you can't get a hold of anyone. Just fucking use AT&T. They're cheap. But I was thinking, I was like, dude, if I was Jeff Bezos' manager, this is why I need to be on some guys, like, I just need to be a manager of a billionaire, because I would make this dude the most lovable dude in the world. Because Jeff Bezos missed out on the number one opportunity to be the most likable guy. And I get it. He had to bring these billionaires up with him because he needed money to fund the project, even though the world's second richest, Jeff Bezos is the second richest in the world, and can't fund the whole thing by himself. But, dude, if I was his manager and he was talking to me about this idea, and he was like, hey, Chris, I'm going to go to space because my wife left me and I stepped down from Amazon and I don't have anything really to do, and I've kind of always wanted to go to space. And I'd be like, Jeff, that's a fucking damn good idea. Is it just going to be you? And he's like, no, I'm going to bring my friend from T-Mobile. And I look at him and I'm like, you could have gotten your friend from Verizon. This is not great press, Jeff. And he's like, yeah, but, he makes a lot of money. I'm like, so do you? And he's like, ha ha ha. And we cling our glasses. And then he's like, I'm going to bring up some other rich guys too. And I'm like, hold on, wait, Jeff, let's think about this. Hear me out. What Jeff should have done, okay? What Jeff should have done is he should have went and rounded up 3 of the biggest flat earthers in the whole world. There's like these flat earth conventions. Hey, get the 3 head guys, okay? Get the 3 head guys and take those guys up to space. You want to know how you become the most likable person in the world, Jeff? Get the fucking flat earthers to shut up about the world being flat. You ever hear any of those guys talk? You ask them what comes after what's at the end, and they're like, oh, dude, it just falls off. There's a waterfall. Hey, those guys are annoying. They come up at least once a year. They're trending on Twitter at least once a year. They're converting people. Dude, I don't know what's worse, being a flat earther or being a part of the Illuminati or Scientology. I don't know what is worse. I think flat earth is worse because that shit just makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And Jeff could have put all those people to rest. He could have ended the flat earth. He could have ended the flat earth freaking debate by bringing 3 of the giant, the most biggest flat earthers up in his dick-sized rocket. Imagine. Dude, and you put a GoPro inside of the rocket and you film their reaction. You put a GoPro in the rocket and film their reaction. You know, they're just going like 12,000 miles per hour, and they're just looking over at Jeff. Jeff, I don't think this isn't real. This isn't real. And Jeff's like, just wait. Just wait, Mike. Just wait. And they're just blowing up there, and they just go into orbit. I think they were in, I don't even know if they, I don't even know what happened. I just know that they went up to space and they could see the planet. And just imagine where they go to zero gravity. Calmness. GoPro watching the flat earthers. And all of a sudden you just hear them and they're like, wow. Wow. And they look and they see the earth, and now they know the earth is flat. The earth is flat. Their whole life has been a lie. Their whole life has been a lie. The rocket came down. There was no problems on the landing, and you get news reporters there just capturing it. They open up the door. You just see the 3 flat earthers just crying. They make a world announced press conference. And they're sitting there crying, they're hugging, and they're like, the world's flat. The world's flat. I can't believe the world's flat. They're sitting there and they're like, the world's round. The world's round. I can't believe I thought it was flat. I'm a moron. I'm an idiot. Jeff Bezos really fucked up there. He really fucked that one up. Dude, that was such a great business idea. Come on, man. I need to be someone's manager. Yo, honestly, I'll quit my dreams of wanting to become a podcaster or content creator or whatever, and I'll manage. I'll just start managing. I will be a manager, because that right there is the biggest billion-dollar idea that I've ever thought of, and it could have gotten so much press. It would have blown up, like Twitter would have blown up. He would have been, granted, he was already the number 1 talked about guy on that day, but he would be the number 1 talked about guy for a month. And that's a long time, because there's a lot of things that, like the Capitol riots, that was talked about for like 2 weeks, and then it just stopped. No one's talked about it unless you really follow it. But this would have been talked about for years to come. We could have shut up conspiracy theorists. We could have shut down everything about flat earthers. And Jeff Bezos just wanted to hang out with his T-Mobile best friend, whatever the flying hell his name is, and take him up to space with the 3 other random guys that no one knows. That no one knows. I'm just saying, dude, come on, man. It's like the big, these are golden opportunities that need to be taken advantage of, and that's why I need to be a manager. Where do I sign up to be someone's manager? I'm gonna be Mike, and I'm gonna manage Little Dicky, and whoever that Little Dicky is, hit me up. That was a Dave reference. I have a confession to make. I have a really big confession to make because it's something I've been hiding. It's something I'm not proud of. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm addicted to cocaine. And when I mean cocaine, I mean this white brick that I keep in my pants every single day, aka my phone. I'm addicted to my phone, and it's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And it got even worse now that I started getting some plays on this podcast and people are starting to like kind of like see it. And I constantly refresh throughout the day the downloads, the views. Dude, I'm on social media all the time. Do you know how many people's stories I watch that I just don't give a fuck about? Like, I'm scrolling through this. I'm like, why do I care about this person that is not even in my life from like middle school? It's terrible. And like TikTok's a big part of it. YouTube's a big part of it. Instagram, Twitter, and like I just accidentally spend way too much time on it. And even when I'm like throughout the day, like any sort of downtime I have, I pull up my phone and I start scrolling or I start watching stories for no reason at all. It's just so easy. It's just like, it's hard for me to sit down and watch stuff because my mind, whenever there's like a boring part in like a movie or anything like that, I pull up my phone. I'm like, stop, enjoy the moment. We don't need to see what Lord Berius 3578 _ swag is doing on Twitter right now. But I'm addicted, man, and it's just like, I don't know why, but I am, and it needs to stop, but I don't think it's gonna stop. I don't even know what steps to take to not be on my phone besides leaving it places. But you need your phone, you know, like what happens if you don't know where to go? GPS. What happens if you get jumped? 911. You know, you need your phone. You need your phone. Yo, this is about to be the first podcast in the past 4 podcasts that I haven't reacted to a TikTok or haven't brought up a TikTok. But I have to bring up TikTok here because I did something on TikTok. You know what? Just let me show you. I just said I wasn't gonna bring up TikTok, but I'm bringing it up because it is what it is. I think it's interesting. So I normally just post my podcasts and stuff on TikTok, and I know that I'm starting to gain traction on TikTok because I get people commenting first on my posts. I'm like, hey, you may be first, but you're the last too, because no one else is commenting on this because I'm not getting hundreds of thousands of views. So why? But I did my first stitch, you know? I was like, maybe I should start posting more content that's not podcast because TikTok is so simple, you know? I don't need my fancy camera. I don't need this fancy mic. I just go on there and say something stupid, post, and maybe it'll get hundreds of thousands of views. Or if I was a chick, all I would have to do is dance and get millions of views. Anyways, here's this.
If you had 24 hours with me and I couldn't say no, what would we?
For the next 24 hours, you're the ancient one. I'm Doctor Strange, and you're showing me everything because I don't think the body's supposed to move like that. That's messed up. Yeah. Not my finest work. You know, I thought the Marvel reference would hit harder. I think my energy level was too low. TikTok's vibe off of yelling and screaming. So I already knew that it wasn't getting a lot of views, but I was like, no, what? Screw it. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to post. Post and ghost. And yeah, this guy on this was like, first. Why? Why? What? Are you okay? Oh, dude, I need to find that video. I might just try to find that and cut. Maybe. But not only was this my first thing that I did this week, that I also did something that I don't know if I'm proud of or like just weirded out by, but your boy finally hit up a TikTok star chick. I don't even know what counts as a TikTok star. I thought she was cute. She had like 8 million likes on TikTok. I looked at her Instagram, only 2,000 followers, and I was like, oh, she's a normal person just like me. Except for really, really attractive. And I believe she lived in like New York or something like that. And dude, yep, I hit her up. And guess what? Nothing. I don't really know what I was expecting. But I did that, and that was, you miss all the shots that you don't take. But sometimes when you shoot the shot, you airball. And now I have to get back on defense and think about what my next play is going to be on offense. Are we going to run play number 1, 2, or 3? Are we going to kick it out for the 3, like you know? We don't know yet, but maybe I'll hit up another one and see what happens. Or maybe I just won't do that because it's weird. Probably won't do that because it's weird. I just, she just really caught my eye, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a love story. The Taylor Swift song, Romeo and Juliet. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Something like that. Maybe it's a 2021 love story. I saw you on TikTok, posted about your gym session on TikTok. I saw it. I looked in your eyes, automatically fell in love, so I hit you with the DM. You left me on red. Maybe you should hit me back up. It's 2021 Romeo and Juliet love story. Dude, I shouldn't sing. I shouldn't sing at all. I shouldn't sing at all. Let me see if I can find this. Here, watch this. It was actually the original video I found way back when.
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Our guest tonight. Oh, shush! Shut up! Oh my gosh! What? Are you gay? Anyways, it's episode 58, man. Episode 58's in the books. I keep these podcasts short and sweet, 30 minutes. Not too short, not too long. Talk about 1 or 2 things. It's on to the next one. I just think 30 minutes is the right length, Once you go for like that hour mark, especially for a solo podcast, it's like it can get a little daunting. Like unless you're like a big fan of the person, who's really listening to a hour long solo podcast? I just want to be short, sweet, say what's up to you guys, tell you guys you can do whatever the fuck you want in life. Look at me, I'm a guy with a stutter doing a full-on solo podcast, which is funny because I don't even stutter that much throughout these whole things, but just gotta live life and do what you want, take chances, work hard, and you too can be like me, talking in a mic into a camera chasing your dreams. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Chris. You've been beautiful. Try something new. You might be surprised what happens. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And download the shit out of the podcast. And buy yourself a jean jacket because they look hot as hell. Yeah, man. It's episode 58 in the books. Peace.